Summer returns to Kirrin Bay, and with it comes the familiar excitement of adventure for Julian, Dick, Anne, and their brilliant cousin George. But this holiday is destined to be unlike any other, more mysterious, more dangerous, and more thrilling than they expect. It all begins when the children return once again to Kirrin Cottage, eager to roam the beaches, splash in the sea, and of course, visit George's beloved Kirrin Island. But the moment they arrive, they sense something is different. George, who usually talks endlessly about her island, is oddly quiet. Anne notices immediately, and the boys, too, feel something is bothering her. The truth soon tumbles out. Uncle Quentin, George's father, has taken over Kirrin Island for an important scientific experiment. Not only that, he refuses to let George visit her own island because the work he is doing is dangerous, experimental, and confidential. The island that George considers hers alone now belongs temporarily to her father, and she feels betrayed. Every day, Uncle Quentin rows to the island with supplies, spending long hours locked inside a stone tower where he has set up his laboratory. Armed guards prevent anyone, including George, from stepping foot on the island. The children, especially George, are baffled and deeply frustrated. Still, life at Kirrin is never dull. As the days pass, unusual happenings unfold. Mysterious boats are spotted in the distance. A strange man is seen lurking near the bay. Timmy growls at unusual scents carried by the sea breeze. Anne finds footprints near the cottage at night. Small hints that danger is quietly creeping toward them. One afternoon, Uncle Quentin returns from the island pale and shaken. He confesses he heard strange noises outside the tower, sounds of someone creeping around. Though he tries to dismiss it as imagination, the children suspect far more. If Uncle Quentin's experiment is truly valuable, could someone be trying to steal it? The next day, disaster strikes. A violent storm erupts over Kirrin Island. At dawn, the family discovers that Uncle Quentin never came back. His boat is missing. He is nowhere to be seen. Panic ripples across Kirrin Cottage. George is terrified. The last place her father could be is the tower. But what if something happened? What if he's trapped, or worse? The authorities search but find no trace. With the adults helpless and confused, George takes matters into her own hands. She knows her island better than anyone, and nothing will stop her from rescuing her father. Julian, Dick, Anne, George, and Timmy secretly set out for Kirrin Island by boat. The sea is rough after the storm, but their determination is stronger. When they arrive, the island looks deserted. The ruined castle and tower stand silently against the morning sky, giving nothing away. Inside the tower, they find shocking evidence. Uncle Quentin has vanished. His notes are scattered, furniture overturned, and his journal reveals a startling truth. He was working on a powerful energy project that could revolutionize scientific research. If the wrong hands obtained his formula, it could be catastrophic. A hidden trapdoor catches the children's attention. Beneath the tower lies a network of secret passages, old dungeons left from ancient times. The children descend into the dim underground tunnels with torches flickering and Timmy leading the way. The deeper they go, the more obvious it becomes that someone else has been using the tunnels. Footprints, scraps of food, cigarette remains, clear signs of intruders. Among the twisting corridors, they hear faint sounds. A muffled cry, a voice. It is Uncle Quentin. They find him locked inside an underground cell, exhausted but unharmed. He explains that a group of foreign agents captured him to steal his scientific discovery. They plan to escape by submarine through an underwater entrance connected to the tunnels. The storm disrupted their plans and temporarily trapped them on the island. But danger isn't over yet. As the children try to lead Uncle Quentin out, the agents discover them. A chase breaks out in the winding passages. Timmy snarls and leaps to defend the children, blocking the path of one of the villains. Julian and Dick push heavy stones to slow the pursuit. George supports her weak father while Anne guides their way with a trembling torch. Reaching the tower, they realize the villains are closing in. They bolt the door, but the wood begins to splinter under the agents' forceful blows. They have only minutes, at best. In a moment of desperate inspiration, Julian decides they should climb out through a narrow opening and scramble down the outside wall using old stones as footholds. One by one, they slide down carefully. Even Uncle Quentin manages with George's help. Timmy bravely leaps last. Just as they reach the beach, they see the agents rushing out of the tower. The children sprint to their boat and push it into the waves. The agents shout from the shore, but the boat speeds away toward Kirrin mainland. The children row with all their strength, hearts pounding, refusing to slow down. When they finally reach Kirrin Cottage, the police are waiting. Uncle Quentin, shaken but grateful, reports everything. Within hours, the agents are arrested attempting to escape by sea. Kirrin Island is safe again. Uncle Quentin's important research is protected. And George, though frustrated at not having been allowed on the island earlier, is relieved to have her father back. The adventure ends with the family gathered around the fireplace. Uncle Quentin, realizing how brave his daughter truly is, promises that once his work is finished, Kirrin Island will always belong to her again. The five, Julian, Dick, Anne, George, and Timmy, sit together smiling, knowing they have once again defeated danger with courage, loyalty, and teamwork. Another thrilling chapter of their adventures comes to a close, until the next holiday invites yet another mystery. Please like, share, and subscribe.